We can't wait to show you the interior walkthrough of our Mid-Mountain Shadows project. This project has been 2 years in the making with so many challenges with some of the supply and demand issues, as well as finding high quality trade partners to work with. But as always, our team at the very end pulled everything off, and now we get to give you a sneak peek of our Paradise Valley Mid-Mountain Shadows project. Come on in. So no detail was left untouched in this amazing custom home that we built specifically for our client. We are so happy with how all the minor details worked out, and all of the minor frustrations have come to an end, and we've completed another amazing project. As I stand here in the living room, there's so many little details in this space that I feel like are worth noting. First and foremost, the cabinetry in this house is on point, providing a true design aesthetic with bringing some of the darker wood walnut tones into the home. We couldn't be happier with how some of the design details turned out, and we worked tirelessly with our design team to make sure that all the pieces fit appropriately within the space. One of the difficult things that we had to deal with in this specific space was the fireplace tolerances for this gas fireplace that was specified in the design package. We were able to overcome this by being able to reduce ever so slightly this minimalistic modern mantelpiece, so that we would be able to meet the heat tolerances that are associated with the gas fireplace. But something that you guys don't see are these vent stacks up here that will be replaced with a more modern linear vent that allows us to be able to have a passive heat unit that not only reduces the heat that's associated with the face of the fireplace, reducing the tolerances that we have to flammable or combustible materials, but it also allows for you to be able to retain the heat value that's going to be key when utilizing this appliance. Once again, this kitchen, as many of our kitchens, stands alone as the showpiece of this specific property. It's chock full of so many design features that you probably never notice. One of the things that really helps this house to stand out is the overall material selections that were provided by our design team out of Idaho. One of the things that they wanted to utilize was a porcelain countertop, which you really can't get close to the mirror-like finish that's associated with porcelain in any other natural finish on the market today. So this book match slab detail provided a unique look that runs from the seam of our countertop, which resides right here in the middle of the sink, and works its way out to its waterfall edge, but also is distinctly followed in design intent with our matching backsplash that's associated within the range space here. Our design team is never lost with the need for functionality and represents the triangle that we've talked about that's necessary in any functionality that we provided within the kitchen, which allows us for a quick transition from cooking space to washing space to prep space and then over to our fridge. The Wolf and Sub-Zero appliance package is second to none and truly stands out with this glass inlaid refrigeration panel, which we'll refer to as the pretty fridge of the home. Don't worry, a lot of people might make comments about how unpractical this fridge might be as you're able to see everything inside. But we have a whole additional fridge space in the pantry located just to the left of us. So let's go over there now, take a peek. Every one of our houses is going to have some value engineering involved. And because of this panelized fridge being located, hidden, and tucked back in this galleyway pantry, ultimately we were able to go with a monogram fridge detail to be able to meet the additional capacity needs for any food and freezer storage that our client might need. But more importantly, it saved us thousands of dollars and still kept within the design intent. Other appliances that we'd like to point out are going to be our steam oven, which are tucked here in this open yet closed space, as well as a Wolf drawer microwave and coffee espresso maker that's located here. One of the things that draws you into this space and keeps with the overall aesthetic of the cabinetry that's located throughout the home is going to be this inlaid walnut panel that provides an open feel for any knickknacks or food storage needs that you might have. By far, my favorite feature of this kitchen space is going to be our floor-to-ceiling walnut cabinetry that's located here. It creates a true juxtaposition from some of the low-slung minimalistic details of the rest of the great room space. This provides additional storage capacity, and one of the features that our design team wanted was to integrate a plug directly into the cabinet space so that we have any of the vacuum or cleaning necessities tucked away, hidden, and available for recharging. As we move on to the other two cabinets, we have rollout trays that provide a great pantry space that's located here by the outside entertaining areas of the home, so you can be able to come in and grab a quick snack. So welcome to my favorite part of the home, as well as our homeowners. This space was specifically designed for how our homeowner lives. Our client made it a point that he was probably going to spend 90% of the time in this space. We wanted to make sure that it included a ton of access points to the home and provide a true sanctuary where he could be able to hang out and be able to enjoy the comforts of living. As you can see, we've just passed through our bar area. He's got an exterior door that leads to the rear yard, as well as a front patio door that leads to great views of Camelback Mountain and allows for guests to be seen as they enter into the front patio space. He also has accessibility to his tech closet, his wine wall, and his pantry that we just went over a second ago. All these features make this home truly one of a kind and meets the needs and the demands of individual home ownership. So no space would be complete without a place to be able to enjoy food with your friends and family. As indicated here right off the kitchen space is our open format dining with tons of natural light to be able to see outside, be able to enjoy the views of Mummy Mountain that are located to the north of us. As we transition to some of the private space, ultimately the first space that we'll find is this office. One of the amazing details that we decided to integrate into this home would be this pocket door that integrates with this stationary glass panel that not only keeps within the design aesthetic of the overall window package, but provides a ton of additional natural light into the space and creates a much more open feel to this relatively smaller office space that was intended for this home. As we move down the hallway, you'll see a few unique features that include our powder room for guests so they don't have to actually enter all the way down into the home, a mechanical closet, which we reviewed in a previous video that you should go take a peek at, a small gym space located to the left of us that provides the needs for a small Peloton or yoga studio, and also is a great utilization of what would otherwise have been a closet space. So on the west wing of the home, we'll be able to exit the property with this great mudroom drop zone that leads to a 3-car garage. But truly the thing that stands apart in any home is going to be the way that people are able to reside in the home. As we come down the first hallway, we'll be met with 2 gorgeous bedrooms that will be available for any guests that are staying during the month, whether that be during our peak season, during the Waste Management Open, spring training baseball, or whether that be during the holidays when we're able to enjoy some of the amazing weather here in Arizona, unlike some of the other cold and frigid environments throughout the US. Come take a peek at some of these bedrooms to be able to get a true feel of how this luxury home comes together. Welcome to Guest Suite 1. Welcome to Guest Suite 2. No home would be complete without an amazing primary bedroom setup. We couldn't be happier with some of the details in this specific space. The first and foremost being the vaulted ceiling that has a Kevney detail that runs not only interior but exterior, as well as the natural light that we'll see pointed to our south, which not only provides some energy efficiency given the fact that our sunlight is typically on the north side of the building during the hot months, but also allows for additional access to the exterior spaces, which we'll cover in another video. So stay tuned for exterior mid-mod shadows video coming soon. This space allows for a great viewpoint, a ton of natural light as discussed, so our homeowner can enjoy some solitude on busy days, and provides all the necessities as we walk through some of the last few pieces that are taking place within our primary bathroom suite. As we come through, we have a few items that we're addressing so that our ceiling faucet detail will work appropriately, and we can't wait to be able to get those done before our homeowner comes back in town. As we move through into the closet space, we've covered in previous videos some of the amazing design features that are illustrated with, once again, the walnut detailing that our friends over at Canyon State Carpentry have done such a phenomenal job of executing and truly helping to keep craft alive. As we've covered in multiple videos, this laundry space is one of my favorite to date, as it provides access points to not only a primary suite, but also the 2 additional guest suites that you guys had a great opportunity to view just a second ago. Thanks for following along our journey at Rebuild the Block. I wish that we could bring all of you into this home to be able to actually see the details in person, because they truly are immaculate and they provide the highest level of detail for luxury living here in Arizona. Subscribe below or reach out, DM us anytime if you have any questions about building here in Arizona. Have a great day.